After months of waiting, we finally have our first real look at the brand new Thomas show, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I have a lot of very strong emotions about it, but that's gonna be a discussion for another time. Today, we're going to be looking at all of the details that you may have missed. First is Tidmouth Sheds, which bears a strong resemblance to the toy, with the sign and the helipad. Henry is back on the main cast, yay! To the right of the sheds, we see the red branchline coaches, except they have white roofs like the classic model series. That's really cool. Henry's tunnel is back, nice. You all probably noticed that Farmer McColl is back, but instead of a plain green hat like he had in CGI, he's wearing a plaid hat like the model series. Farmer McColl's dog, Katie, also returns. Yippee! In the background of this shot, Thomas is stopped at what appears to be Wellsworth Station. In this shot, we see a guard waving a blue flag. Usually in rail practice, red, yellow, and green are used, but blue can sometimes be seen at long platforms if the front of a train can't be seen by the guard at the rear. Shout out to Transport for NSW for the information. The book stall at Knapford Station has been replaced with an office. I don't know if this is meant to be Topham's, but we'll just have to see. Rosie is seen pushing what appears to be non-sentient brown coaches. This is possibly a reference to the coaches seen in Season 1 and 2 of the show. It could also be Annie and Clarabelle, and maybe they're just facing the wrong direction. There is an animation error where you can see a gap between Thomas's upper lip and his teeth. That's a little bit creepy. This engineer is seen using a light while repairing Gordon, which is a fun attention to detail. Gordon's hill appears to make a comeback, and Thomas is seen pulling the mail, a nice reference to Season 3. When Thomas falls down the hill, his smoke trail is black instead of white. This is surprisingly realistic since his fireman was likely shuffling a lot of coal while trying to bound the hill. Good job, animators. I'm absolutely certain that you all noticed this, but Thomas's classic theme can be heard very briefly. The viaduct and Thomas's windmill both make a welcome return. While not exactly the same, these green coaches somewhat resemble Emily's coaches. Thomas looks to be pulling a green variant of the mail van here. I'm curious to see what that looks like in better detail. A lot of people notice that with the toys, the characters that share the same color have different shades. For example, Duck is a different color than Oliver. We can see that this is the case in the show as well, with Gordon and Thomas. And that's every little detail that I thought was worth pointing out. Now I'm sure there's more stuff that I didn't see, so if there's details I left out, be sure to let me know in the comments. I've been offline for a few days, so I'm not sure what the reception has been to the trailer. I don't know if it's mostly positive or mostly negative, but I'm really curious to see what aspects people like and what people aren't that into. I for one would like to make a video talking about my emotions since I have a lot that I want to discuss, but that's going to be a topic for another time. There's only a month left until we get to watch this, so let's hope for the best. See you guys next time.